Look at this. It's the workbook Tom and Judy Leather gave me years ago when I first began training for water work. This workbook is designed to help new teams get started in water work. So it starts at the beginning, and that is the purpose of this series of videos. Hi, I'm John Brock, and this is the Underachiever's Guide to PWD Water Training, where the joy is in the journey. You know, in order to succeed in the water, your dog needs to know basic obedience. Now, we're not talking about competitive obedience, just basic skills, and that's where this workbook begins. In this series of videos, we are going to discuss basic obedience in relation to water work. Now, before we go on, please know that I am not an obedience instructor or expert. When it comes to obedience, I am an underachiever at best. But I have trained these skills to my 3 Courier X dogs and my Master 5 dog. My hope is that somewhere in this series of videos, you'll find some ideas that will help you with your dog. At Underachiever, we always start small with a lot of encouragement and support. For this training, start in a small area like a bathroom or bedroom where there are few distractions. The first command every water dog needs to master is sit. Your dog needs to sit on command and at a distance. To train your dog to sit, you'll need a few treats, maybe 10 treats. Hold the treat over your dog's head and slowly move the treat backward with the command sit. This move will push his rear end down and place him in a sitting position. Treat immediately. Adding to the verbal sit command, you will want to use a hand signal. Many dogs respond better to hand signals than to verbal commands, so combining the two makes perfect sense. A common hand signal for sit is to bend your arm at the elbow, bringing your hand up near your face. Bend your arm and use your verbal command, sit. When successful, add some excitement as you treat your dog. As we go through these basic obedience skills, always try to use the same command. For example, if you use the command sit, don't say sit one time and then something else another time. Be consistent. Also, use the same hand signal every time. Make this training fun and don't overtrain. If your dog begins to sit on command, then stop. Asking a PWD to do the same thing over and over again is asking for trouble. Once your dog has a solid sit, we need to build distance. In order to do that, you need to teach her to stay. And that is the subject of our next video. Stay tuned for more to come. And as you begin training your dog in water work, please remember, because it's so very true, the joy is in the journey.